Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night once again. Okay, so we have a new trailer for the Matrix Resurrections, and as you see, added a new piece of equipment to see if this helps out at all with my sound. And like I said, at some point, maybe getting a new camera, but let's go ahead and check this out. Mhm.
We can't see it, but we're all trapped inside these strange repeating loops.
Billions of people just living out their lives, oblivious.
But this is the moment for you to show us what is real.
I remember this.
So deja vu. And yet it's obviously all wrong. Maybe this isn't the story we think it is.
They taught you good, made you believe their world was all you deserved. But some part of you knew that was a lie. Some part of you remembered what was real.
It's so easy to forget how much noise the Matrix pumps into your head. Something else makes the same kind of noise. War.
What happens to Neo? The most important choice in Neo's life. It's not his to make.
She believed in me. It's my turn to believe in her.
Part of me feels like I have been waiting my whole life for you.
If you want to see Trinity again, fight for her!
I saw this in a dream. My dream ended here.
I still know Kung Fu.
I still know Kung Fu. Okay. Hmm.
High prices don't get
So, I have many questions, as I'm sure we all do, Mr. Anderson. Um, let me move the code. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Okay. So first of all, I mean, elaboration on what we saw in the first trailer. And then, there's that little deja vu spot that, if I heard right, they referenced it in the beginning. Jessica Henwick's character was like, or one of them were like, it may not be what you think it is. So, and then we see Neo. Well, he's being shown his life in the Matrix at some point. So, huh? I have a feeling there's going to be layers upon layers upon layers in this movie. Again, we see obviously Trinity is in the nourishing tube. I guess we'll put it that way. Then Neo's out of it. So when we see that scene, obviously, is it like Neo has been freed again? and then he's going back in for Trinity, or I don't know. There's just so much stuff in there. Of course, when he gets into the construct, he's like, I remember this place, and you know, of course, the last line, I still know kung fu. I know kung fu. Um, Classic Matrix line. So yeah, and then and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what is Jonathan Groff's role in this? I wonder, because by the way that this trailer is shot, we see past, and then present, similar images. I was gonna say one thing. You see him like when Neo had his mouth closed. You see Jonathan Groff's mouth closed like that. But then again, you see Agent Smith in opposition to Neo, and then you see it looks like Jonathan Groff basically fulfilling the Smith type role. So again, is he a program? It's you know what? Let's go ahead and watch that again because because yeah, many questions. All right. All right, and here we go again.
We can't see it, but we're all trapped inside these strange repeating loops.
Billions of people just living out their lives, oblivious.
So, as I said there, it makes you think he's a Smith contemporary. But there's that again. So, is that just him? Because I believe this is the same scene from the first trailer where he was like, back to where it all began, the Matrix. So, is he a program? Is he something outside of the program like Smith became? And he's just kind of flaunting his powers?
This is the moment for you to show us what is real. I remember this.
So deja vu. And yet it's obviously all wrong. Maybe this isn't the story we think it is.
They taught you good. Made you believe their world was all you deserved.
Okay, so yeah, there we see Neo plugged back in, and he's being told, I guess they made you believe, where we see much more augmentation to him. Unless unless it was just under his shirt and we didn't see the before. But I think there's much more because even when we see his neck later, it looks like there's more added to it. So I guess when he was reinserted, they had to add. I don't know.
Believe their world was all you deserved. But some part of you knew that was a lie. Some part of you remembered what was real.
It's so easy to forget how much noise the Matrix pumps into your head. Something else makes the same kind of noise. War.
And I'm curious, I'm wondering if that's just like one of the elders in Zion. Okay, I think that looks kind of like more like a Zion thing I was going to say, or maybe a new Oracle, but yeah, I think that's like Zionish.
War.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I wanted to comment on this. So this whole train sequence, one thing that we never kind of really got from the Matrix is, again, of course, it was just kind of focused on, Neo, Morpheus, Trinity, and whatnot. But the Matrix, when we looked at all the scenery we saw was essentially in the city, except for, well, okay, yeah, the Matrix world has to be obviously very huge, because in Matrix Revolutions, when they were fighting the Merovingians men and stuff, I remember, Neo went through that door and then he ended up in the mountains and then he flew back to the city. So I wonder if that's one of the mountains that where he was before. Because that was my whole thing. I was like, did they expand it all? And then as we see cherry blossoms and everything with the mountain, that gives me like Mount Fuji vibes. But anyways,
What happens to Nia?
okay. So again, right there, things that seem to imply he is a new Smith, if you will. Mr. Anderson.
What happens to Nia? The most important choice in Neo's life. It's not his to make.
She believed in me. It's my turn to believe in her.
Part of me feels like I have been waiting my whole life for you.
If you want to see Trinity again,
I saw this in a dream. My dream ended here.
I still know Kung Fu.
All right. So, yeah, again, after watching that, a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Um, and I'm kind of wondering because, I mean, I wonder from the first trailer, we see, like, for instance, that image when Trinity is screaming and they're, like, I think there's five of her, they're either three or five of her, and whatnot. So, is maybe, like, Trinity a new one because of things. I mean, obviously Neo still has his powers and whatnot, to some extent. So, but does Trinity also? Are they going to be like the ones? A couple of super powerful individuals in the Matrix. A couple. I don't know, but it looks good. So I can't wait for the 22nd. So, that being said, as always, thank you for watching. Feel free to share, subscribe, hopefully hit that like, and feel free to leave any comments on what you thought of the second trailer for Matrix Resurrections. If this seems to be any bit of an improvement, or whatnot. And as always,